Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful, Steffy finally gets revenge on Sheila in Fatal Showdown. Steffy Forrester poked the bear, now she's put herself in harm's way. The feud between Steffy and Sheila Carter has been playing out for 3 years on The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy has continuously thwarted Sheila's attempts to get close to Finn and their kids. Given Sheila's dangerous track record, Steffy has every right to be concerned. But the more Steffy antagonizes Sheila, the more menacing Sheila becomes. Things had been peaceful the past couple of months for Steffy and Finn. But last week, all hell broke loose. Steffy was alarmed upon discovering that her daughter Kelly Spencer was at El Giardino and saw Sheila. Steffy wasted little time in going over to the restaurant and confronting Sheila. The two women exchanged words, and then Steffy took things a step further by punching Sheila. Deacon and Finn broke up the catfight, but tensions continued to run high. Later, when Steffy was alone at the Cliff House, Sheila was outside watching her. Sheila vowed that tonight Steffy would die. The last time Sheila and Steffy had a showdown, it was life-threatening. Sheila shot Finn and Steffy in an alley behind El Giardino and left them for dead. With Steffy pushing Sheila over the edge, the two are in for another fatal showdown. However, it doesn't look like Steffy will be the victim. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that Sheila is the one who'll be hurt. According to Soaps.com, Deputy Chief Baker returns while Hope comforts a distraught Finn at Sheila's apartment. During Steffy and Sheila's catfight at the apartment, Steffy said she wished Sheila was dead. So could Steffy finally get her wish? The writers have been foreshadowing a possible Sheila death for some time. Steffy could kill Sheila in self-defense, or Sheila could fake her death and frame Steffy for murder. Whatever the case, the fallout from the incident won't be good for Steffy or her marriage to Finn. The sun dipped low on the horizon, casting long shadows across the sprawling landscape of Los Angeles. In the heart of the city, within the luxurious confines of the Forrester mansion, tension crackled in the air like static electricity. The Bold and the Beautiful were about to witness a showdown of epic proportions, a clash between two formidable adversaries, Steffy Forrester and Sheila Carter. Steffy Forrester stood tall, her gaze steely and unwavering as she surveyed the room. She was the epitome of elegance and strength, her blonde locks cascading in waves down her back, her piercing blue eyes ablaze with determination. For too long, she had allowed Sheila Carter to manipulate and control her family's lives. But now, it was time to put an end to the madness once and for all. Meanwhile, Sheila Carter lurked in the shadows like a predator, her dark eyes gleaming with malice. She was a woman consumed by her own desires, willing to do whatever it took to get what she wanted. But she had underestimated Steffy Forrester's resolve, and now, she would pay the price for her treachery. The tension in the room was palpable as Steffy and Sheila locked eyes, each one daring the other to make the first move. And then, without warning, the silence was shattered by the sound of a gunshot. For a moment, time seemed to stand still as everyone turned to see what had happened. And there, standing in the doorway with a smoking gun in her hand, was none other than Taylor Hayes, Steffy's mother. "Mom!" Steffy gasped, her heart pounding in her chest as she rushed to her mother's side. But Taylor brushed her off with a steely gaze. "I had to do it, Steffy. I had to protect our family from Sheila's reign of terror once and for all." Steffy felt a surge of mixed emotions coursing through her veins. On one hand, she was relieved that her mother was safe. But on the other hand, she couldn't shake the feeling of horror at what had just transpired. As the chaos unfolded around them, Steffy's mind raced with thoughts of revenge. Sheila had caused so much pain and suffering for her family, and now, it was time to make her pay. With a steely resolve, Steffy turned to face Sheila, her eyes burning with determination. "You may have thought you could outsmart us, Sheila. But you underestimated the power of the Forrester family. And now, you will pay for your sins." Sheila's eyes widened in shock as she realized that the tables had turned. She had always prided herself on being one step ahead of her enemies, but now, she found herself backed into a corner with no way out. But Sheila was not one to go down without a fight. With a snarl of rage, she lunged towards Steffi, her fists clenched in fury. But Steffi was ready for her, and with a swift motion, she dodged Sheila's attack and delivered a powerful blow that sent her crashing to the ground. The room erupted into chaos as Steffi and Sheila engaged in a fierce battle, their fists flying as they traded blow after blow. But Steffi was fueled by her desire for vengeance, and with each punch, she felt a sense of satisfaction knowing that she was finally getting payback for all the pain Sheila had caused. As the fight raged on, Steffi's mind flashed back to all the times Sheila had manipulated her family, all the lies and deceit that had torn them apart. And with each memory, her resolve only grew stronger. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Steffi delivered the final blow that sent Sheila sprawling to the ground, defeated and broken. The room fell silent as Steffi stood over her fallen foe, her chest heaving with exertion but her eyes ablaze with triumph. "It's over, Sheila," Steffi declared, her voice ringing out with authority. "You may have thought you could destroy my family, but you underestimated the power of love and loyalty. And now, you will pay the price for your crimes." With that, Steffi turned and walked away, leaving Sheila lying on the ground, defeated and alone. And as she stepped out into the cool night air, she knew that she had finally achieved the justice her family deserved. For Steffi Forrester, the bold and the beautiful, had emerged victorious in the ultimate showdown against her greatest enemy. And from that day forth, she vowed to always protect her family from anyone who dared to threaten their happiness ever again.